Stop. Before you scroll past this, ask yourself one question: what if the sin you think is not that bad is actually destroying your soul right now? I'm about to reveal 4 sexual sins that God warns every human being about. The first 3? You've heard of them. But the 4th one? It's so hidden, so normalized, that 90% of people commit it daily without even knowing. And here's the scary part: this 4th sin doesn't just affect you. It rewires your brain, destroys your relationships, and blocks every blessing trying to reach you. You've got 5 minutes. Stay with me. This could save your life. Every major religion warns about sexual sin. Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism. Even atheist psychologists admit that certain sexual behaviors destroy mental health. Why? Because some boundaries exist for a reason. And crossing them doesn't make you free, it makes you a slave. Let's break down the 4. Pay attention to number 4. Because that's the one nobody talks about. Number 1, adultery and fornication. This is the obvious one. Sex outside marriage. Cheating. Sleeping around. Every civilization in history recognized this destroys families, spreads disease, creates fatherless children, and breaks trust. The Prophet Muhammad said, "No adulterer is a believer at the moment of committing adultery." Jesus said, "Anyone who looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery in his heart." This isn't about being old-fashioned. It's about cause and effect. When you treat intimacy like entertainment, you train yourself to see people as objects. You kill your ability to bond. You destroy your capacity for real love. Studies show people with multiple partners before marriage have higher divorce rates, lower relationship satisfaction, and increased depression. Your body keeps the score. Your soul keeps the score. But here's what most people miss: adultery isn't just physical. Which brings us to number 2. Number 2, lustful thoughts. Wait, thoughts? Yes. Thoughts. The Quran says, "Tell the believing men to lower their gaze." Jesus said, "If your eye causes you to sin, gouge it out." Extreme language for a reason. Because lust doesn't start in the bedroom. It starts in the mind. Every time you entertain a lustful thought, you're rehearsing the sin. You're training your brain to objectify. You're feeding the part of you that takes, not the part that gives. Modern neuroscience proves this. Your brain doesn't distinguish between imagined and real experiences. When you fantasize, you're literally rewiring your neural pathways. You think you're just looking. But you're programming yourself. And here's the trap: the more you feed it, the hungrier it gets. What satisfied you yesterday won't satisfy you tomorrow. You need more. Stronger. Darker. That's not freedom. That's addiction. But people say, it's natural. Everyone does it. Sure. And everyone also gets angry, jealous, and greedy. That doesn't make it good for you. Your thoughts shape your character. Your character shapes your destiny. Control your thoughts, or they'll control you. Number 3, homosexuality. Now before you click away or start typing, hear me out. Every Abrahamic religion is clear on this. The story of the people of Lot. The biblical teaching. The Islamic position. The traditional Jewish view. I'm not here to hate anyone. I'm here to state what the scriptures say. God created sexuality with a purpose: procreation, bonding within marriage, family building. Acts that go against this design are considered sins. But here's what gets lost in modern discourse: having the temptation isn't the sin. Acting on it is. Everyone has temptations. Some people are tempted to steal. Some to lie. Some struggle with same-sex attraction. The Quran says God doesn't burden a soul beyond what it can bear. You're not accountable for feelings you didn't choose. You're accountable for actions you do choose. This isn't about hate. It's about standards. Standards that apply to everyone, including heterosexual people who lust, commit adultery, or objectify others. Sin is sin. And God's mercy is for everyone who turns back. But now we get to the big one. The hidden one. The one that's probably in your pocket right now. Number 4, pornography. This is it. This is the silent killer. The normalized destroyer. The harmless sin that's anything but harmless. Let me hit you with facts. Over 90% of boys and 60% of girls are exposed to pornography before age 18. The average age of first exposure is now 11 years old. 11. Porn addiction shows the same brain patterns as cocaine addiction. It increases rates of depression, anxiety, erectile dysfunction, and relationship failure. But here's why it's spiritually devastating. The Prophet Muhammad said, "The eyes commit adultery by looking." Every time you watch, you're participating in someone else's sin. You're supporting an industry built on exploitation, trafficking, and abuse. You think you're just watching? No. You're training your brain to get aroused by pixels instead of a real human connection. You're creating unrealistic expectations. You're killing intimacy before it even starts. Studies showed that men who regularly watch porn have less interest in real relationships, struggle with actual intimacy, develop erectile dysfunction in their 20s, show lower marriage satisfaction rates. Women who watch porn have higher rates of body image issues, lower self-esteem, struggle to connect emotionally during sex, report feeling used even in consensual relationships. But the spiritual damage is worse. Every time you watch, you're telling God, "Your design isn't enough for me. Your boundaries don't apply to me. I want what I want, when I want it." You're feeding the part of you that takes without giving. That consumes without connecting. That wants without loving. And here's the trap, it's progressive. What shocked you the first time becomes boring. You need more extreme content. Darker themes. Weirder scenarios. You're not growing in freedom. You're descending into slavery. The Prophet warned, "Whoever looks at the forbidden will have his heart filled with darkness." You wonder why your prayers feel empty? Why you feel distant from God? Why blessings seem blocked? Check your screen time. Check your search history. Check what you're feeding your soul. But here's the good news, you can break free. Step 1, admit you have a problem. Stop calling it stress relief or just looking. Call it what it is, sin. Addiction. Poison. Step 2, cut off access. Delete apps. Install blockers. Change your environment. The Prophet said, "Whoever protects himself from doubtful things protects his religion and honor." Step 3, replace the habit. Every time the urge hits, pray, exercise, read, call a friend. Starve the addiction. Feed your soul. Step 4, seek help. Tell someone you trust. Join a support group. See a counselor. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Step 5, make sincere repentance. God says, "Say, O my servants who have transgressed against themselves, do not despair of the mercy of God. Indeed, God forgives all sins." All sins. Even this one. Even yours. But you have to turn back. You have to choose the battle. Because this sin won't just fade away. You have to kill it before it kills you. So here's where you are right now, you know the 4 sins. You know the damage they cause. You know the way out. The question is, what will you do? Will you close this video and go back to your old habits? Or will you make today the day you draw the line? Because these sins don't just steal your pleasure. They steal your purpose, your peace, your connection to God, your ability to love and be loved. You were created for more than this. You were designed for purity, for intimacy, for real connection. But you'll never experience it while you're chained to these sins. The 4th sin, pornography, is the most common, the most normalized, and the most destructive. But it doesn't have to control you. Break the chains. Protect your heart. Guard your eyes. Fight for your soul. Because one day, you'll stand before God. And He won't ask how much you achieved or how many people knew your name. He'll ask, "What did you do with the body I gave you? The desires I placed in you? The boundaries I set for you?" Make sure your answer doesn't destroy you. If this message convicted you, don't just watch and forget. Share it. Someone in your life is fighting this battle in silence. Be the one who gives them hope. Your eternity is too valuable to trade for a few moments of empty pleasure. Choose wisely. Starting today.